Hello everyone, Andy Schwab here with your Farm and Ranch News. Well, part of our team was able to head to Beaverhead County this week to take part in the first stop of the For the Farmers Harvest Tour. Our network's Coulter Brown caught up with Montana FFA Foundation Director of Development, Morgan Coons, during the Voices of Montana live broadcast there, who wrapped up by highlighting the involvement of the next generation of ag leaders in the Beaverhead County.
The overall involvement is huge from just, the large of our taxpayer base is a lot production agriculture, members of the school board are production agriculturalists, our businesses are production agriculturalists. 4-H is doing great in this county. We, especially this time of year, we see all the fishermen on the river and we see the hunters getting ready to come in for bow season and you look at this beautiful landscape and you think, wow, this is an outdoor recreationalist paradise, which it absolutely is, but it started out as cow country and alfalfa hay country for sure, and we're really proud of that and it's a big part of the heartbeat of this community.
Montana does now have over 110 chapters and 6,600 members across the Treasure State. Well, after a successful first year, the Wyoming Wool Initiative is seeking donations for its second annual Lamb a Year program. Producers who would like to participate in the one-of-a-kind program for the entire nation are asked to donate a minimum of 2 feeder lambs, each weighing 70 to 90 pounds. In exchange, they receive data on the average daily gains and meat quality for their lambs, as well as detailed performance reports. The full details on how to donate and reach UW Sheep Extension Specialist Whit Stewart is posted on our website, northernag.net. Well, join me back here shortly as we look over some of your ag markets.
We asked Montana farmer Walt Sales about the challenges of mental health in agriculture.
Another drought, there always is. There's always going to be another something. I grew up in a generation of you pulled yourself up by your bootstraps, but it's become evident is what do you do if you can't even find those bootstraps? If you need to talk to somebody, go to beyondtheweather.com for free counseling for Montana ag producers.
Welcome back, friends, to your Ag News and your markets. The latest Sterling Beef Profit Tracker shows that feedlot profit margins increased by $2 a head in the week-over-week comparison, while the packer profits dropped $20 a head in that negative figure of $101 a head. That alone is a $300 swing year over year, as they were making over $220 a head last year at this time to now losing over $100 a head this past week. The weekly update also added some optimism for the cow-calf producers, as they predict their profit margins throughout this year will be around $432 a head, a nearly $300 jump from the 2022 figures. Now, those losses in the packing sector are unfortunately leading to a second week of standoffs, as they're doing their best to purchase a few number of cattle at those elevated prices, while the feedlots are trying to regain a cushion from the somewhat lower figures that they felt throughout the last few years. Now, speaking of lower head counts, the coal cattle market are feeling their reductions from the seasonal slowdowns as well. Pays on Wednesday had a real light test, with packer buyers after those coal cows more so than the coal bulls. Now, shifting to the sheep sales, Sioux Falls had an exciting buyers on a few fleshy lots, while the coal ewe demand certainly took a backseat to the backseat that they were already in. Winter wheat markets have also fallen to their lowest level in 3 months, as winter wheat harvest is getting towards the end and spring wheat harvest is now starting to pick up. Generally speaking, though, all wheat prices continue to suffer from a lack of demand, while Russia remains the low-cost producer. That's all for Ag News and Markets. I'm Andy Schwab. Have a great rest of your day.